Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 19, Text 27. Shitaushayanam tamakuntavarchasam Karaladamshram paridashtadachadam Ajadayo vikshya shuragata Aho imam konu labeta samsitim. Word to word meaning. Shitau, on the ground. Shayanam, lying. Tam, Hiranyaksha. Akuntha, unfaded. Varchasam, glow. Karala, fearful. Damshram, teeth. Paridashta, bitten. Dachadam, lip. Aja Adayaha, Brahma and others. Viksha, having seen. Shashamsu, admiringly said. Agata, arrived. Aho, oh. Imam, this. Ka, who. Nu, indeed. Labheta, could meet. Samstitim, death. Translation and purport. Translation and Aja, Brahma, and others arrived on the spot to see the fearfully tusked demon lying on the ground, biting his lip. The glow of his face was yet unfaded, and Brahma admiringly said, "Oh, who could meet such blessed death?" Translation with repetition. Aja, Brahma, and others arrived on the spot to see the fearfully tusked demon lying on the ground, biting his lip. The glow of his face was yet unfaded, and Brahma admiringly said, "Oh, who could feast? Oh, who could meet such blessed death?" Purport. Although the demon was dead, his bodily luster was unfaded. This is very peculiar because when a man or animal is dead, the body immediately becomes pale. The luster gradually fades and decomposition takes place. But here, although Hiranyaksha lay dead, his bodily luster was unfaded because the Lord, the Supreme Spirit, was touching his body. One's bodily luster remains fresh only as long as the spirit soul is present. Although the demon's soul had departed his body, the Supreme Spirit touched the body, and therefore his bodily luster did not fade. The individual soul is different from the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One who sees the Supreme Personality of Godhead when he quits his body is certainly very fortunate, and therefore personalities like Brahma and other demigods eulogized the death of the demon. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नम ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणि निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणि। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. The Supreme Personality of Godhead has taken the Varaha Rupa and he has fought with Hiranyaksha. Hiranyaksha is lying dead on the ground. But The astonishing thing is that even though he is dead, his soul is departed from his body is unfaded. That is what is mentioned here. It is an astonishing thing. It is a surprising thing because generally any mortal being, when he passes from this body, means he leaves this body, the body immediately starts fading away and decomposing. All the worms, bacteria, and all they become active, and they start to decompose the body. The body will lose its luster. But here it is told that Hiranyaksha's body was not faded, it was unfaded. Even though he was a demon, he was a Rakshasa, not even a human being. है ना? Rakshasas are tendency wise, they are very sinful. है ना? But still, his body was unfaded, even though the soul had departed. What was the reason? That is also given here. Because the Lord has touched the body. So, whatever Lord touches, it becomes spiritualized, spiritual. And spiritual things do not fade away. Like the Lord Himself, He never becomes old. है ना? Because His body is spiritual, Satchidananda body. Similarly, the garland which Lord wears, generally we see any garland we make, any of flowers, it will not stay long. It will not stay fresh. It will get faded away. It will become dry. But the Lord also has garland on his body, transcendental body, that never fades away. Because that is the nature of spirit. Anything which is spiritual, that is spirit, or in touch with spirit, is fresh, always fresh. You know? So, same thing we can see in the spiritual world. You know? Here, one word is used, akuntha, for unfaded. Akuntha. So, what is a similar word which you heard? Akuntha, Vaikuntha. You know? So, akuntha means also unfaded. So, Vaikuntha also, Vigatakuntha, iti Vaikuntha. Means there is no fading away, there is no old age, birth, death, disease, nothing of this sort. That place remains always fresh, always eternal, Sanatana, never destroyed. Kala has no influence on that place. Kala or time works only in this material world. Krishna says, no, I am Kala. Kalosmi lokakshaya krit pravriddho. So when Krishna takes the form of Kala, what he does? Lokakshaya krit. He destroys the world. Kshaya. Kshaya means destroying. Akshaya means indestructible, does not destroy, does not perish. Kshaya means perishes. So Lord destroys this world slowly, slowly by the influence of Kala. So Kala is Krishna only. So that is why nobody can escape death. Because nobody can escape Kala. Because death is Krishna himself. Krishna says, I am Kala. Kalosmi. I destroy everybody, the whole world. But Kala's influence is only there in the material world, not in spiritual world. Because the spiritual world, everybody, they are all surrendered to Krishna. They are all devotees of Krishna. And there is no need of Kala. There is no Kala in the spiritual world. There is no time. It is eternal, always present. So, these pastimes which the Lord performs in this material world, there are many causes for that, just like we all of us know. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam. You know, for protecting the devotees and destroying the miscreants. Also, as our acharyas indicate, the Lord's pastimes, whenever the Lord comes here, apart from this, paritranaya cha sadhunam vinachaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami. Now, what is the dharma samsthapana which Krishna, the Lord, wants to establish is there are a lot of jivas in this material world. We all the jivas in this material world, we are all are suffering birth after birth. You know, we do not know what is the purpose of our life. Life is given to us. Life is the best gift of God to the jivas, and that too human life is the most best. That is why it is so rare. So human life is the best gift of God to human beings. But still, people complain that what God has done for us, what He is doing. So many problems are there. God has given you life, God has given you intelligence more than other all beings. God has given us rationality, intelligence to think. You know? We can think beyond whatever we see also. That's what our rishis, they used to think, they used to have these questions beyond their whatever observation. From the nature also they used to observe and they used to think, they used to inquire. So that is what is told in Shastra. Athato Brahma Jigyasa. Brahman they used to inquire. So when one is inquiring, it is he is beginning the spiritual life. He have not seen Brahman. He has not seen. He does not have any experience of Brahman. But is inquiring what is that? What is that thing which is eternal? Now in this world we are seeing everything is fading away, everything is dying, you know. Reputation of big people, that also comes down. Wealth and opulence of big people, rich people, that also comes down. You know? But what is the thing which does not dies, does not perish? That Brahman substance we want to find out. Then they find out that yes, we are also Brahman. Aham Brahma Asmi. We are also Brahman. We are Brahman. Aham Brahma Asmi. We do not fade away. We do not die. The soul does not die. Krishna also confirms that. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Bhutanam, what is that? Uh, all the jivas are sanatana. Jivas, the soul does not die. So, soul is also eternal. So, Brahman, we are Brahman. But now, difference between what is the difference between Brahman, us, and the God Brahman? We are Brahman, he is Parabrahma. Param Brahma. So he is the ultimate Brahman, supreme Brahman, and we are all his part and parcel. So the rishis and munis, they want to find out this Brahman. Now, the thought of this Brahman or an eternal thing can come to the mind of a human being. Animals cannot understand what is Brahman, what is non Brahman, what is life. Human beings can understand. That intelligence is given. And also, see, by human intelligence, we can understand some certain things according to our capacity. But God, by definition, is beyond our capacity. Correct? Through our intelligence, our limited intelligence, which is we have borrowed from God Himself, we cannot understand God. Otherwise, then if we can understand God through our intelligence, then He is not God. He is God because He is beyond the reach of everybody. By our own intelligence and our own endeavor, it is difficult to obtain Him. We cannot understand. So then, what does God do? That's where God's merciful nature comes into picture. Son is struggling to find out his father. Father knows, yes, he is my son. He is struggling to find. So, Father himself comes and says, yes, I am your father. Please accept me. That is saying in Bhagavad Gita, I am your father. Otherwise, human beings by their own endeavor cannot find out who is God, cannot know who is God. How does he look? What are his attributes, features? Unless until God himself reveals. So in the Vedas, Vedas came from Brahma, that is revealed by God himself. The Bhagavad Gita or any scripture you see, it is revealed by God. From where are we getting the information of Krishna? If we take any reference, from where we take reference? Brahma Samhita, their description of Krishna is there. So that is told by Brahma. How Brahma got to know? Because Krishna revealed his form to Brahma in the heart. Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaye. He is the Adi Kavi. So from the heart Krishna revealed. Unless God himself reveals, we cannot understand God. So God has to reveal himself. So, to reveal himself, to make his sons, his devotees, his children, we are all his children, to be aware of him and increase their knowledge and attraction for him, he incarnates. Comes millennium after millennium, he comes. Whenever a devotee calls him out of devotion, a pure devotee, when calls out of devotion, Krishna is ready to come. Krishna comes. Krishna is all powerful, killing of demons and everything. He has many agents. Krishna has many potencies. He has internal potency, external potency. External potency also there are many forms, divisions. So he can send anybody for killing a demon. He can empower anybody. You know? Is his representative too. But he want to attract the jivas to himself. That is why you see, because Krishna came, Rama came, and Narasimha came, we we know about the form of the Lord. We, our ancestors, they have seen Rama, Krishna, they were present on this earth. We know about the form of the Lord, and he has come and he has proclaimed that yes, I am that supreme. Matta sarvam pravartate. I am the supreme. Nobody else is superior than me. Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate. I am the supreme Lord. Bhoktaram yajna tapasam sarva loka maheshwara. I am the Ishvara of sarva loka. Nobody else is. So we have that benefit of the Lord coming and revealing himself to us. So Lord has revealed himself to us. We know his name, we know his leela, pastimes, attributes, everything. We did not do any research now because the result is already given. You know? Munis and yogis, they have done all the research. That's why Lord is, by research, one cannot understand God. One cannot come to the proper conclusion of God. God himself has given us the result. Just like mother will cook and give food to the son. Now the son, what he has to do? He has to only eat. But in that also we are struggling. No, Lord has given us all the knowledge. Again and again he comes. He came as Krishna, he gave Bhagavad Gita. Then he came as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he give us holy name, Kirtana movement, Yuga Dharma. Then he sent so many acharyas in our sampradaya, like Prabhupada, who again made us simpler and simpler and simpler and simpler for us to understand. Because Krishna knows that Kali Yuga Jivas are not intelligent to understand. Once they hear, they will not understand. Very tendency is there to get confused, even among devotees also. We have tendency of getting confused with so many things because our thinking is not perfect. Because we are not perfect right now. We are conditioned state. Conditioned state, we cannot think how a Mukta Purusha thinks. A Mukta Purusha, liberated person's thinking is different. Our thinking is different. We are like the animals kept in the cage in a zoo. In a zoo, animals are caged. There will be cage. So within that cage, we can move. So like that, we can think only within the cage. Cannot think out of that cage. Mukta Purushas can think, the liberated people or the pure devotees can think. That's why they make us simpler and simpler way for us to understand. Now here, Brahma is addressed as Aja. You know, he's told no, Ajadayo, Aja Adayo. Because Brahma is Aja. How is Aja? Aja means what? Unborn. One who is not born. Even Krishna is also Aja. Hmm? Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, 4th chapter, text number 6. I will read that text. अजोपि अजोपि सन् अव्ययात्मा भूतानाम ईश्वरोपि सन् प्रकृतिम स्वाम अधिष्ठाय संभवामि आत्ममायया. Translation goes like this. Although I am unborn and my transcendental body never deteriorates. See, this is connected to what we have read today. Lord's body never deteriorates. Lord's body is transcendental. So similarly, whatever the Lord touches also acquires that quality. That is the greatness of touch of the Lord. He may touch by hand or he may touch through his eyes also. That's why when we offer anything to the Lord, Lord can touch through eyes also. Sa ikshata. Na? Lord's glance also Lord can touch. That's why whatever bhoga we offer to the Lord, Lord touches with his eyes. That's all is enough for him. You know? So my transcendental body never deteriorates, and although I am the Lord of all sentient beings, I still appear in every millennium in my original transcendental form. So Krishna is telling, although I am unborn and my transcendental body never deteriorates, and although I am the Lord of everything, all the sentient beings, I still appear in every millennium in my original transcendental form. Then the next verse is Yada Yada Hi Dharmasya. Then he is saying, why I appear. You know? Paritranaya Sadhunam. The next verse goes like this. So, the original Aja is the Supreme Lord because he never takes birth. Brahma also we can say he is Aja because he is not taken birth like human beings or mortal beings of this world. But we see that he had he had come from the lotus, which comes from the navel of Lord Vishnu. So Lord Vishnu has created Brahma. But nobody has created Lord Vishnu or Krishna. Krishna is ever existing. He is the original Aja. So, Lord has many such properties and attributes. Just like he has one this attribute that he is transcendental and he never deteriorates, his body never deteriorates. He never grows old. So similarly, Lord has many such qualities. We have heard about Kala. You know, how many Kalas are there? Types of Kalas are there? 16. 16 Kala, Sola Kala. Hmm? So we say that Krishna is the one who possesses all the Kalas. Lord Rama possessed 14 Kalas. So actually, when I read that more no, clearly I understood, it's told Lord Rama had all the 16 Kalas. It's not that Lord Rama did not have, but he did not show his two colors. He kept that hidden. You know? Only 14 colors he displayed. Why? Because Ravana had a boon that he cannot be killed by any deva. He had to be killed only by a human. That is why Rama, wanting to show him as a human, he did not display his some two colors. So 16, Rama also has 16 colors, but he displayed only 14 colors. But Krishna displayed all his 16 colors. So I have listed some names, the names what? All the 16 colors names. So because generally we don't discuss this. So at least now we can know what are these 16 colors which Krishna possesses. You know? So we should know what are the 16 kalas that Lord possesses. First kala is daya. And the daya means compassion. So Krishna exhibited his daya, compassion. First of all, his coming to this world itself is compassion. When the people of Mathura and this world, they were all tormented by the atrocities and torture of King Kamsa. Everybody was praying for a Taranhar. They were praying for a protector, one who will come and protect us, deliver us from these atrocities done by King Kamsa. So Lord, taking advantage of this situation, he showed his compassion by taking avatara from the womb of Mother Devaki in the jail of King Kamsa. So Lord is Daya. Lord has compassion in him. Dhairya. You know, you all can list it. Daya, Dhairya. Dhairya means valor and patience. Dhairya means patient also. Immediately as soon as he came in the jail, he did not go to kill, kill King Kamsa. He made a pastime. He went to Gokula. There he did some leelas. After when he growed for certain number of years, he enjoyed all the leelas. Then he went to kill King Kamsa, even though he knows that my devotees, my mother and father, Devaki and Vasudeva, are in jail. They are suffering. You know, they are in jail. They are waiting. Mother Devaki, she could not see, enjoy the childhood pastimes of Krishna. Such is the fate. But still, Lord has dhairya, He has patience, and He has valor. Kshama, forgiveness. Lord has this quality of kshama. Shishupala, how much he blasphemed, he insulted Lord Krishna, but Lord was forgiving him every time. Nyaya, justice, na? Daya, dhairya, kshama, nyaya, justice. Lord always delivers justice. There is no injustice from the Lord's side. Nirapeksha. Nirapeksha means impartiality. Lord is impartial. Lord is not partial. He does not do partiality. This we can see when Duryodhana and Arjuna, they went to meet Krishna to get his favor. So even though Krishna did not like Duryodhana because he is not a devotee, but still because Duryodhana has come to him asking, he has given him Narayani Sena. He has helped him also. Krishna helped him also, Krishna helped Arjuna also. Similarly, Krishna gives power to devatas also, Krishna gives power to demons also. Because Krishna is the source of all the power. From where the demons are getting power? Krishna is only allowing them to become powerful. So Krishna gives to both, but Krishna likes his devotees because they do not misuse that power. You know? Krishna, that's why Krishna is ready to give power, but You should not misuse your power. The demons, what they do, they misuse. You know? Devotees, on the other hand, whatever they get, they use it, they utilize it for the service of Krishna. So Krishna wants to give more and more to his devotees, but devotees' heart, because they have done service to Krishna and they are purified, they don't have any desire to accrue anything. They have detachment. But Krishna wants to give more and more to his devotees. So Krishna wanted Pandavas should rule. Yudhishthira Maharaj should be the king of Hastinapura. They should get the kingdom. Even though before the war starts, Arjuna was pleading, I don't want Rajya. Kimno Rajya no Govind. I don't want Rajya, Sukha, everything. I will go to Himalayas. I'll become a sadhu. I don't want anything. So he was rejecting. So they did not have the greed of kingdom, the Pandavas. But Krishna wants his devotees should get. Hmm? Nirapeksha. So Krishna is impartial. He helped Duryodhana also. Tapasya, meditation and spiritual power. So Lord is a tapasvi. है ना? Lord is the greatest tapasvi. Aparachitta, invincibility. Lord is invincible. Aparachitta. Then Danashila, bestower of all the wealth in the world and nature. So Danashila. Krishna is Danashila. Always he gives. है ना? In the nature also, all the gifts that we get, Krishna is giving to us. Then Saundaryamaya. Lord is very beautiful. Saundaryamaya. Then Nityajna. Nityajna means the expert dancer. Krishna danced on the hoods of Kaliya. You know? So, said Krishna is also expert dancer. Then Sangeetajna. Krishna is expert singer. Perfect singer. Nitivadi. Nitivadi is embodiment of honesty. Krishna is very honest. Nitivadi. Then Satyavadi, embodiment of truth. Krishna always speaks truth. Krishna never speaks lies. Or in the other way, whatever Krishna speaks is truth. Sarva, Sarvajnata means he is perfect master of all the arts. Whatever art you take, any sports you take, cooking, singing, playing instruments. So Krishna is expert in all these arts. Fighting, making anything, any art. Krishna is expert in all the arts. And Sarva Niyanta means he is the controller of all the living beings, of everything. Sarva Niyanta. These are the 16 qualities or kalas. It's divine attributes that Krishna possesses. So we as devotees, we should know at least what are the qualities that Krishna has possessed. So always devotees, they glorify Krishna's these qualities. So there is one such devotee. You would have heard about King Kulashekara Alvar. So his prayers are also very nice prayers. The stotra, Mukunda Mala stotra. Just I will read some prayers. So King Kulashekar Alvar says, Mukunda Mala stotra, Shri Vallabheti Varadeti Daya Pareti Bhakta Priyeti Bhavalunthana Kovideti Natheti Nagashayaneti Jagan Nivaseti Alapinam Pratidinam Kuruma Mukunda. Very nice prayers. So we shall all recite this. Repeat after me. Shri Vallabheti Varadeti Dayapareti Bhakta Priyeti Bhavalunthana Kovideti Natheti Nagashayaneti Jagannivaseti Alapinam pratidinam kurumam mukunda. So what is the translation you see? O Mukunda, my Lord, please let me become a constant reciter of your names, hmm, addressing you as Sri Vallabha. Sri Vallabha means he who is very dear to Lakshmi. Varada. Varada means the bestower of benedictions. Now you see, whatever the qualities the king Kulashekar Alvar is describing, is all the qualities are possessed in Krishna. Krishna possesses all these qualities. So that's why there is an match to whatever the devotees are saying. Varada means the bestower of benedictions. Krishna bestows benedictions. Dayapara, he who is causelessly merciful. Causelessly merciful. Bhakta Priya, he who is very dear to his devotees. Bhavalunthana Kovida, he who is expert at plundering the status quo of repeated birth and death. So, Bhavalunthana Kovida, see, different name. He who is expert at plundering the status quo of repeated birth and death. Krishna is very expert. And that is why his name is Mukunda also. Mukunda, Mukti Pradayati iti Mukunda. He can destroy our status quo of repeated birth and death. Natha means the Supreme Lord. Jagan Nivasa, the resort of the cosmos. The whole world, the whole cosmos is resting on him. He is the resort. Jagan Nivasa. And Nagashayana, the Lord who lies down on the serpent bed. So, very nicely, Queen Kulashekar Alvar is glorifying. See, next verse goes like this. Jayatu Jayatu Devo Devaki Nandanoyam Jayatu Jayatu Krishno Vrishni Vamsha Pradipaha Jayatu Jayatu Megha Shamalaha Komalango Jayatu Jayatu Prithvi Bharana Sho Mukunda. Hmm? Very nice verse. All glories to this personality of Godhead known as the son of Srimati Devaki Devi. All glories to Lord Sri Krishna, the brilliant light of the Vrishni dynasty. Vrishni Vamsha Pradipaha. All glories to the personality of Godhead, the hue of whose soft body resembles the blackish color of a new cloud. Megha Shamalaha Komalango. All glories to Lord Mukunda who removes the burdens of the earth. Prithvi Bharanasho. You know? So next one is Mukunda Murdhna Pranipatye Yache Bhavantam Ekantam Iyantam Artham Avismritis Tvacharanarvinde Bhave Bhave Me Stu Bhavat Prasadat. O Lord Mukunda, I bow down my head to your lordship and respectfully ask you to fulfill this one desire of mine. So the King Kulishekar Alvar is praying. I bow down my head to your lordship and respectfully ask you to fulfill this one desire of mine, that in each of my future births, so this is the state of a pure devotee in pure Krishna consciousness. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also exhibited this. They will not even desire liberation. They don't want to go to Vaikuntha and liberation, they want to be liberated. They are ready to take next birth also. That is why he is praying that in each of my future births, this means he is not expecting that Krishna should liberate me. No problem if I have to take any birth, new birth, one more body. Similar, our acharyas also say, na? I may take next birth, but I may become a worm or a kita. Kita janma hoite. So I am ready to become an insect also in a devotee's house. Na? So in each of my future births, I will, by your lordship's mercy, always remember and never forget your lotus feet. This is what pure devotees ask always. They don't want anything. Even liberation, even that getting rid of the taking birth, the problem of taking birth and dying, that they're ready to tolerate. In each of my future births, Kulshekar Alwar is saying, I may take again birth, no problem, but by your mercy I must always remember and never forget your lotus feet. You know? Very nice. One more prayer is there. नाहं वंदे तव चरणयोर द्वंद्वम अद्वंद्व हेतो कुंभिपाकम गुरुम अपि हरे नारकम नापनेतुम रम्या राम मृदु तनुलता नंदने नापि रंतुम भावे भावे हृदय भवने भावयेयम भवंतम. है ना? O Lord Hari, it is not to be saved from the dualities of material existence or the grim tribulations of the Kumbhipaka hell that I pray to your lotus feet, nor is my purpose to enjoy the soft skinned, beautiful women who reside in the gardens of heaven. I pray to your lotus feet only so that I may remember you alone in the core of my heart, birth after birth. Again, the devotee is saying, I don't want to be saved. It is not to be saved from the dualities of material existence or the grim tribulations of the Kumbhi Paka hell. I don't want to get saved from the hell also. That is not why I am praying. Or I do not want to enjoy a beautiful woman who is residing in heaven, Apsaras. That is not why I am praying to you. Why I am praying? Because only so that I may remember you alone in the core of my heart, birth after birth. That smriti, the Krishna consciousness, the Krishna smriti should always be there in me, even though I may take future births. So, similarly, like this, there are various other prayers, and for the devotees, when you read this, you'll be very happy. You'll get a lot of pleasure by reading these prayers King Kulshekar Alvar offers. This is his realization. This is his state of consciousness. When we read this, we will get more and more knowledge and rasa when we offer these prayers to the Lord. So, remaining, I am leaving for all of you to read and thereby also get this rasa, what King Kulashekar Alvar is experiencing, understand his condition, you know, and thereby we also following in his footsteps. We cannot imitate him, but following in his footsteps, we also can relish the same rasa to the capacity that we have. According to our surrender, according to our devotion, we also can relish this rasa. So, Krishna conscious devotees, the Krishna Bhaktas or Vaishnavas, are attached to Krishna Bhakti because they are enjoying newer and newer rasas in that. They cannot, once they become attached to Krishna Bhakti, they cannot live without thinking about Krishna, serving the Lord. You know, this is the paraspara relation of the between the Lord and the devotee. How much the devotee is attached to Krishna, similarly, Krishna is also attached to his devotees. Krishna also becomes attached. Krishna has all that feelings and heart that we have. Krishna also feels bad when somebody scolds him. Krishna feels bad. And Krishna feels nice when somebody glorifies him. Just like we also feel bad when somebody scolds us, you know? And we feel very nice when somebody glorifies us, eulogizes us, praises us. Similarly, Krishna also feels. Krishna has feelings. So we should think like that. We should treat him like that. It's not that Krishna is feeling less. Even though he is God, and even though he is transcendental to everything, but still he has feelings. This is a nature of Krishna. Some people, some in Tattva, if we see, they may say, you are offering food to Krishna. But actually, Krishna does not feel hunger. Hunger is for whom? We mortal people. We conditioned living beings, having material bodies. we feel hunger and thirst. The pangs of hunger and thirst, they trouble us. But Krishna's body is transcendental, no? So he should not feel hungry. If he is not hungry, why you are offering food? You know? Somebody may ask. And also, Yashoda Mai, she used to take drishti of Krishna. And we also in our temples, we take drishti of Krishna. Eh? Then somebody may ask, Krishna is God. You know? How can somebody's evil eye affect him? If somebody's evil eye affects him, then that person is more stronger, more powerful than God. Nobody's evil eye can affect Krishna. Then why you are taking drishti of Krishna? This is a devotee's bhava. Evil eye affects also, does not affect also. In Tattva it does not affect, but in Bhava world it affects. So in Tattva Krishna does not feel hungry, but in the Bhava world he feels hungry and that's why he asks for food from Mother Yashoda. Hmm? So in the Bhava world he feels. Lord feels. For his devotees he exhibits that nature, that feeling, because he is related with his devotees through feeling, through Bhava. Bhava Grahi Janardana. So when he's eating your bhava, not the food, the material. Material he has, he's only providing what we will give to him. He's eating your bhava, bhava grahi. That's just told bhava grahi. How much bhava you give, you know? You give one simple boiled vegetable and just even you don't put salt also. But for full feelings, if you are giving, Krishna is ready to accept. Like Krishna accepted the uh, banana peels from Vidura. You know? He ate banana peels. Or Krishna does not have intelligence to know what is eatable, what is not eatable. Even if you give one banana to a monkey, he will peel nicely and he will eat. He will throw the peel. Monkey also knows that what is eatable, what is not eatable. God does not know. No, God knows. God can eat anything. He can eat stone also. He can eat the whole world. But because his devotee is so much absorbed in seeing him and having darshan of him, that Krishna does not want to disturb this rasa of the devotees enjoying. Devotees enjoying the view of the Lord, the darshan of the Lord. So Krishna, Lord does not want to disturb this. So that is whatever he is giving, he is eating. So see, this is the exchange of feelings. Here tattva does not come. So like this, Krishna is full of feelings. We should offer prayers with full feelings. The prayers which are offered by uh, authorized Vaishnava Acharyas, when you offer this such prayers, Krishna will be very pleased. You know, and also we will advance more and more in bhakti. So with this, I would like to end here. Anybody has any questions, you can ask. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, जगत गुरु शिला प्रभुपाद की जय.